What is going on, my dudes? Tystra here, back again with another Genshin Impact video. If you guys like the content, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, and as always, leave a comment about what you thought about today's video. Now, you saw me earlier and yesterday talking about right now basically the whole delay situation that's going on with Genshin Impact, and I'm definitely wanting to cover a little bit more and explain my thoughts about what exactly is going to happen going forward with Genshin Impact, or at least when it pertains, or how it pertains to version 2.7. And this is going to be a little bit of a difficult one, but let's go ahead and get right into it, So, let's first talk about the compensation update, which this was posted after I went to sleep, which sucks because I wanted to cover it as soon as it came out, but you can check out my TikTok and the YouTube shorts that I posted, and you could get some information there, but we're going to go ahead and go into a deep dive discussion about this. So, as you see, it says, "Dear travelers, due to the project progress, the 2.7 update will be postponed. From 5/11/2022 to the version 2.7 update, we will issue compensation to travelers every week. Regarding the detailed information on the time of the 2.7 update, we will make announcements as soon as it is confirmed. Please stay tuned for further updates. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience." Now, for those of you who might not know and haven't watched any of my videos previously about this delay, because this has been a topic for about a month, what is going on here is that Hoyoverse is based in China, and China right now is going through another outbreak of COVID, which this one is a new strand that is highly, contagious. So they are not working in their office where all of their stuff is. So basically that means that they have to work from home. And, as much as working from home is fantastic, there are certainly so many limitations with it. You're not on your, normal, you don't have your normal computer that works with all the stuff that you need to for animation, and making sure that everything runs smoothly. So that meant that 2.7 was getting delayed, but the date is unknown, but I do have my theories here in a little bit, but let's go ahead and get into the compensation. Now, compensation goes as followed: 400 Primo Gems, 1 Fragile Resin, 7 Heroes Wit, 16 Mystic Enhancement Cores, and 120,000 more will be issued every week. If the period between the 2.7 update and the previous weekly compensation for delayed update is less than a week, the final weekly compensation... sorry, I hate reading. I'm a Dragon Ball fan, as you can tell by this lovely Batman shirt. The final weekly compensation will be adjusted accordingly. And also, just to kind of get this out of the way, travelers who have reached Adventure Rank 5 or above by 5/11, 4 a.m., compensation must be claimed by the end of version 2.6. So, what does that exactly mean? So, let's say this goes on for, I'm going to guess, personally, and this is just hypothetical, I think this is going to go until June. So, we're going to get 4 to 5 weeks of compensation, which means that we could get let's say 1,600 to 2K of Primo Gems, get 4 to 5 Fragile Resin, so on and so forth. But let's go ahead and get into my theory here. I believe that right now as it stands, and here's this little gem right here, Spices of the West, as you can see. Spices of the West is an event that just got announced to come out on the 14th after Marvelous Merchandise, which that should be starting here, I think, tomorrow or the 7th. So, with this starting, okay, just after Marvelous Merchandise, this puts this, like, literally the day after. But look how it has an end date, right? 6/7/2022. Now, this is not a for sure thing, but my guess right now is that this is a projection of when they think that we will be going to 2.7. So that would mean that we are getting about 4 to 5 weeks of said currency. But let's go ahead and dive a little deeper. 6/7, June 7th is a Tuesday. Now, as we know, whenever a new update is issued, it is always on Tuesday, at least for me here in America. What does that mean? To me, that means, and this is also funny because it stops at 4 a.m. To me, that means that they are projecting the new update to go live 6/7/2022. Now, that's not for sure. Again, they could be delayed even further. But what that does mean for us is that we are at least getting 4 weeks of compensation. Because right now it is Thursday the 5th, which this will be released right after recording. And then we have the 12th, the 19th, the 26th, and the 2nd. So we are at least getting those 4 weeks of compensation if they are going by the Tuesday thing. So if they're going by Tuesdays, you know, we're going to be getting compensation on... Sorry. We are getting compensation on the 9th, the 16th, the 23rd, and the 30th. And possibly... Or sorry, the 10th, the 17th, the 24th, and the 31st. So... we will not get a compensation on the 7th if this is the case, because the 7th will be when the update releases. So, this again is just speculation. I don't want anybody looking at this and saying that this is the gospel, but this is just me purely speculating. So, at most, and I said this in a short that we would be getting 2,000, but I'm adjusting my numbers here. What I think we're going to get is 1,600 primos, right? 4 fragile resin. We're going to get 28 heroes wits. We are going to get what was it? The mystic enhancement cores. There we go, 16. We are going to get 64 maybe 64? Yeah, 64 mystic enhancement cores. And then we are also going to get 480,000 Mora. This is my only reasoning behind it, that for sure, at least for sure, it's going to be June 7th or longer. So remember this, guys. This is not something that, you know, is to be taken lightly. They're dealing with a crisis right now in China, especially when it comes to the new COVID outbreak. So please be mindful that, you know, they're not doing this to keep the game dry. They just have no choice, especially with how things are. Now, it's going to be tough, especially as a content creator, for me to provide content for Genshin Impact, and I'm going to do my absolute best to provide that content to you guys. I have a slew of things that I could work on if you are waiting for that. However, when it comes to the game content itself, we're getting at least another event. I don't know how long this event is going to go, or not go for, but I don't know how good this event is going to be. And hopefully, we can figure out if this is going to kind of save us from boredom. Now, we know that it says during this event, help Nazafarin conduct her research by making seasonings according to the recipes provided. So this is a cooking event. And I can't really say if this is going to be fun or not, especially since the last couple events for version 2.6 have been very abysmal. So hopefully that's the case. But again, my thoughts and prayers go out to all the Hoyoverse staff who are dealing with COVID and dealing with the effects that it has with their work. Unfortunately, this is something that we can't really, I can't really blame them for not doing the work that's needed for 2.7 right now because of this crisis. So hopefully you guys understand that as well. In the meantime, don't forget to hit the like, comment, and subscribe. As always, guys, would love your opinions on this video. I would love to hear some more stuff, and be sure to subscribe because I will be keeping up to date with any news that happens when it happens for this whole crisis of the delay. Like, I'm bummed, but at the same time, you know, I want to make sure that they're okay and make sure that they're safe. So the more information that comes out, the more I'll be doing that. And I'll also be covering it on TikTok as well. So if you like TikTok, check the description. There's so much stuff in there. Discord, obviously here on YouTube, Twitter, all that stuff. Would love to hear you guys' opinions on this. As always, guys, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to entertain you and bring you the news. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, subscribe. And as always, we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and be safe.